Whew. Well, I don't know how successful this is going to be. Welcome to the Archway. I don't have a full group, just FYI. I found one person. He is 120. And he's offered to help me out. He's a Tauren Shaman, so double Shaman. Earthen Ring. And we're going to try and do this together. He's the 120, so he's no doubt going to be carrying. We're both enhancement, though. So hopefully this won't be as difficult as it could be. Though I will point out this actually is a heroic dungeon. Let me get my elemental buddy out here, just in case. Well, at least he can tank for us, of course. Because he's enhancement, he can do the same thing.
Forward, maggots! Secure the breach until we receive orders from Gul'dan! Finish maggots!
Spell strike.
Okay. Ah! So, one of the reasons why I think we're doing the Archway first is because, to me, the Archway is a little bit easier if you're having a small group like this. Mainly because the other dungeon has this sequence where, in the boss fight, you get crowd control like insane. Like, if there's like one or two people, you keep constantly getting crowd control. I'm hoping that because we're two shaman and we can be able to have elementals and wolves to help us out, that won't necessarily be the case. There is a sequence near the end, though, that can be a little annoying if you don't quite know what you're doing. Ah! My health!
Brand of the Legion.
Look, I can't... I ran out of mana. Oh, okay, he healed me. Oh, thank goodness. See, this is what I meant about him carrying me. Woo boy. Alright, I might go over the, usually I would go over the adventure guide here, but I think I may save that for afterwards. Because we're kind of running through this. I don't want to waste this guy's time. He was nice enough to be willing to help me out. Alright. General Zakal. There you go. Alright. Oh, that's right. I forgot I have a Silver Moon Tavern. I was like, why did I get rep with Silver Moon? Oh, that's right. Because I already have full rep. I think I'm exalted with Orgrimmar, so I don't need Orgrimmar. So, but I do need Silver. At some point, I want to actually get exalted with all the major cities. Look at that. He's cleaving them down. I was like, look, I need at least one, maybe two 120s, and we should be able to breeze through this. Because this was tough to do back when you could only get to 110, but nowadays, I've seen 120 players just breeze through these dungeons. I'm hoping this will also go into my other Illidan quest as well. For when I eventually go into the Trial of Valor and can try and save Illidan's soul. Ah! Health! 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 I am dead. Alright, where's the boss? There she is.
I can't attack.
Of course it's a giant spider boss. Why would there not be? Alright. So you can see some doors are locked and such. The layout and how it works is a little odd. I don't know if it's exactly the same every time. What does he have? Oh, that must be like his head. Yep. Is that a floating mask? That's a cool looking pet. There's one of the other bosses over there. Okay. Again, I'll probably go over this once we're done. Because, again, I don't want to waste this person's time. I also don't want to let him do all the work. I want to contribute. Ah!
It's too far away.
There we go. He has fist weapons. I love it. He's a Tauren using fist weapons. That is awesome. I mean, just imagine what it would be like to get punched by a Tauren. Hey. All right. Looks like we got to go this way now. Wait, what is it?
Phase breach.
Eh. Only for the Mog. Thank you.
Stay back. It's mine. Stay back. It's mine. It's mine, I tell you.
Alright. Yeah, he's, oh, that's right. I need,
Phase breach.
this is for the, quest that Valtois wanted me to get. Oh, come on, stop. They keep interrupting me. There we go. Whew. Huh. Wait.
My. Someone has made quite a mess down here. It has been too long since we purged these catacombs of refuse. It appears we have a rat infestation.
Excuse me. What I found funny is that Cheeman said do that on mythic difficulty, and I'm like, but I set it to normal difficulty. I mean, you can see it here. It says it's normal. I don't know. Alright, so now all the doors are unlocked. And he's like, well, oh, alright, yeah. Rather than run through more trash, let's just run, I guess, back the way we came. So we can just avoid all that. And since we're ghost wolves, we can just be able to do this even faster. Which is going to be kind of important later. For this upcoming boss here. Because there is a mechanic this boss does where you kind of have to hurry back. In fact. So. He teleports us. Should we just bolt for him and ignore trash? Because that trash will crowd control. To lessen not get teleported. I can kill the trash though. Double bloodlust.
I have not survived for 10,000 years just to fall to a swarm of rats. I am a conduit of the Nightwell's glorious power. I am Nightborn.
Oh, there it is. We gotta hurry back. So we have to hurry because we have 2 minutes to get back to him. Otherwise we will be lost forever in time. So this is a time mechanic where we have to make sure we speed run our way straight back to him or else. And this trash can crowd control us. It can stun us and it can make the journey back quite difficult. Fortunately, my teammate is just able to easily wreck them in just a couple of seconds.
You little beasts again.
Grand Magistrates will have your heads for this.
Yes, I got a fragment! Alright. So, I'll obviously talk more about the Archway later, once we have finished both of these. This next one is the one that I am a little concerned about, because one of the boss fights has a lot of crowd control, a lot of stuns, where it can be quite difficult to deal with. Alright, so... Oh! Ah! An illusion! What are you hiding? So now, what's the fastest way to get to the Court of Stars? I guess just run through here?
Something's not quite right.
Ah! Ah! No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. I sound like Lego Batman. No, no, no. Alright. Ow! There's the stone. Here we are. He'll be here in a moment. So, this upcoming dungeon, Court of Stars, even as Legion troops patrol the streets, casting a pall over the grand city of Suramar, the socialities of the Nightborn nobility continue to cling to custom and routine. On this clear night, the cry of revelers echoes through the chill air as the largest mansion in the noble district opens its doors for a grand gala. Rumor has it that Grand Magistrix, Elisande herself, may be making an appearance in an effort to reassure several of her closest allies despite recent turmoil. So this is where we're going to get a chance to take down one of her advisors, Melandris. We'll get there in a moment. The Archway... I'll go more into each of these different bosses in this whole thing in just a moment. I'll go in first just to see whether or not it can let us do either just normal or heroic. I'm guessing it was on Mythic. It said that because I'm guessing my teammate had it set to Mythic because he can. Signal the ferryman. I do like his hat transmog there. He's clearly been doing a lot of BFA stuff.
Tonight the nobles have gathered in honor of the Grand Magistrix.
Lilith.
Our spies report that Elisande herself will attend. This presents a rare opportunity to catch her away from her source of power. We'll take a side entrance to the grounds. Too many eyes are watching the front.
That's a big
This
fish.
is your best chance to eliminate the Grand Magistrix. Good luck.
Oh, he's got the cool, real ghost-looking like appearance.
It seems the Dusk Watcher charged with keeping order during the party. Might I suggest the hidden approach?
Wild detonation.
The only way. You'll
Wild
want to disable
detonation.
their arcane beacons and keep the sentries from raising the alarm.
There we go. All right. Go across here. Ah.
Wild detonation.
Huh.
Wild detonation. Wild detonation.
Ow. Ow. Those hurt.
Wild detonation. Wild detonation. Wild detonation.
Disable the beacon. Alright, yeah, coming up is the boss I was talking about.
Lightning strike.
Whoops. Okay. Ah! Wait, what? Why was I losing my health? There's the boss.
No trespassers allowed!
No trespassers allowed!
Flash.
To me!
Arcane lockdown.
This would even the odds! My watch is ended.
Alright. Woo! Ooh, I'll take those. Thank you. Ooh. Alright. See, that was the only thing I was concerned about. During that fight, he summons other guards, and they crowd control you a lot. Fortunately, we were able to burst them down pretty quickly. Alright. Up next is another tough boss fight. It's a group. And focus fire at times feels extremely critical during this. Actually, hold on. Let's see if we can figure out where we're supposed to go. I'm like, is it in here? Yeah, I think it's over here. I've got the Spirit Wolf talent. That's why I'm a little faster than he is right now. How did you get in here?
Watch out up here. I've heard tell of a demonic council that draws strength from one another. This bond must be broken.
Yes, they do.
And find a way to separate the council members. Divided, they cannot stand against you.
Oh boy. Yeah, this next boss is tough because of how they work together as a group.
Drifting embers. Drifting embers.
Oh, there they
Not
are.
very clever of you to challenge all of us.
Burning intensity.
Mortal flesh. So pretty.
Withering soul.
Well, he's got his elemental out.
Kindling for the bonfire.
Oh, I am dead.
Burning
Ooh,
intensity.
man.
It will amuse me to watch you melt.
I wonder if he can pull this off.
Infernal eruption.
A lot of the dungeons in Legion, a lot of the 120 players in DFA can be able to do pretty well against. But these Suramar dungeons and even the Cathedral of Eternal Night dungeon are still pretty tough, even if you are a high level 120.
Withering soul.
Especially when it's a group boss fight like this one here.
Infernal eruption.
Yeah. Sorcerer. Yeah.
Withering soul.
To split them up would be the wisest path here.
Looks like I have a roast to prepare.
It's this mob. That's the real problem here.
I have many lucky
It's not that it's a singular tough boss. It's that it's a mob. I need a repairman here. It's like, dude, if you need a repair, go ahead.
Spell detonation.
You will never stop our plans!
Make yourself useful and take a look around.
Okay, so now they're starting to split up. Now we can take them on. Yeah, see, once they're split up, then we're able to definitely take them on quite easily. Looks like he's switching specs. Ah, he went, he does more damage than me, but... Alright, he switched back to DPS.
What are you waiting for? Check out that noise.
Disintegration beam.
There we go. Does he want to take on the rest now?
Not very clever of you to challenge all of us.
Burning intensity.
I'm feeling positively radiant.
Withering soul.
Focus fire at this guy. Alright. Now we can take on Flame Wreath here. There we go, we got him.
You've done well so far, but we must ensure you blend in at the party.
Oh, now,
I'll enhance your disguise, infuse
Yeah.
it with latent magic.
now
to
this
make you appear
part
as
I
one
really
of those
like.
lines
We're
that
going in
blend
disguise into a
spies
party,
into
and we're gonna do some gossiping to try and
Speaking
find
with chatty
a
locals may reveal
Legion spy here.
Just avoid drawing attention to yourself with wild accusations.
Can I still Sort of. No gloves. Now, he didn't... Now, when he got that tip, it didn't show in my little thing, my little mod here, Little Wigs. It only showed it for me. But at least he's letting me know. Gonna have to find another chatty. Ah, has a cape. Okay. Aha! He found the spy. Now, let's not be hasty. Why don't you follow me so we can talk about this in a more private setting?
Ah!
Carrion swarm.
I don't know how you found me out, but now it's time to die. You have found me out.
Excellent. Now that we have the key, the way to the balcony should be open. It's time to put an end to Elisande.
Don't think we're gonna be finishing off her just yet.
Must
We'll
you
save
leave
that
so
for the
soon,
raid.
Grand Magistrix?
Do you expect me to waste time chattering with vapid nobles even as my enemies close in? Look there, you fool. We are
Hi,
losing
Jennifer Hale.
Impossible. My guards would never permit such an intrusion.
Yet another failure, Melandris. Consider this your chance to correct it. Dispose of these outsiders. I must return to the Nighthold.
Finally, I'll make this quick.
I like how my teammate is playing
If you
is
blink,
role playing
you
here.
bleed.
Sorry we're late, but the door was locked.
I will speed you towards your demise. Death by 1,000 swords. Forgive me.
All right. Oh, I got another fragment.
We may have missed our chance at the Grand Magistrix tonight, but her time will come. Sooner or later, we'll find another way to settle the score.
That is hilarious. It's like the Guardian Druid artifact weapons. Man. Well, for your help, video was a success. Much appreciated. I will let you go. Have a great night. A dusk lily agent.
Tenubala. Kaltharos Moldine.
Alright, so fortunately I only need to do one more dungeon on heroic or mythic difficulty, in order to do this quest, and then we can do the Trial of Valor raid to save Illidan.
Stay strong.
Alright. And off he goes. And it's people like that, players like that, that always remind me of many of the positive things about the player base of this game. Say what you want about some of the horrible people that you can encounter in this game, a lot of the trolls and really just bad people. People like that, the person I just played with, are the people that remind me of all the really nice, positive, great people that you meet and encounter throughout playing this game and can even become friends with. Just, it's such a great aspect about this game that I absolutely love. So now I'll have to also see if anyone's willing to help me out this, and I have one in mind because there's a quest here that I got from, I believe it was Caligos, who said, you need to go do the Darkheart Thicket dungeon on Mythic in order to get the essence, because it has to do with, like, artifact stuff. So I figure I may as well just do two birds with one stone. I just have to find other people who are willing to go through that on Mythic. So, but that is the, in fact, hold on, let me hearth out of here, or recall out of here, just so I don't risk getting attacked by anything. See those guys there, and then I'll show you guys the adventure guide stuff on those two dungeons. But and then I can also go turn those in to Thalyssra, since those were quests that I can now go turn in. All three of which I can be able to turn in now because of that really nice player. So, the Archway. As vast as the city of Suramar is, the vast network of tunnels beneath the city spans an even greater reach. Nightborn society has grown to depend on the power of the Nightwell, and the Archway delivers that lifeblood throughout the city. This labyrinthian complex was built thousands of years ago, running beneath the foundations of the city's largest buildings, and most modern citizens live their lives entirely unaware of what may lurk in the shadows beneath their feet. So the fourth boss we took on here, Ivanir. Cut off from the power of the Nightwell and cast into the dark expanse of the Archway, Ivanir wandered aimlessly, slowly withering away, until he came upon a trove in the foundations beneath the great library of Suramar. He spends his days feverishly working to decipher the tomes there, feeding off the power of relics in the archives in order to sustain himself. But even as that magic sustains his body, his mind cracks and weakens. We faced the construct Korstalax. This massive construct patrols the tunnels beneath Suramar, searching for anomalies and correcting them. He has detected one such anomaly, a breach in one of the conduits that carries the power of the Nightwell, and works to repair it. But living outsiders wandering the tunnels are also an anomaly, one that Korstalax is empowered to remedy. We faced a Legion General down there, Zakal. When Gul'dan threatened Suramar with destruction if Ilisand did not comply with his demands, those were not idle words. A Legion invasion force has burrowed into the tunnels beneath the city, and Zakal leads those forces. He awaits further command, ready for a moment's notice to surge forth and bring death and destruction to the streets of Suramar. Which we have now taken out, so that hurts that little aspect of their attack. Naltira, this massive spider, made its nest in the hollow beneath a great mana tree. Over the years, loose magical energies and runoff have warped the creature, imbuing Naltira with arcane energy that makes her perhaps the deadliest predator in the Archway. And then Advisor Vandros. Vandros is one of Elisand's closest advisors, and an adept at harnessing the arcane magic of the Nightwell, second only to Elisand herself. He would not ordinarily venture into the Archway himself, but after monitoring the state of the Nightfallen Resistance and their allies, he now feels the need to take matters into his own hands. So that was the Archway, and then the Court of Stars. Patrol Captain Gerdo. Captain of the Duskwatch, Gerdo has devoted his life to keeping the peace within the walls of Suramar. Though he has a growing unease since the arrival of the Legion, he remains faithful and loyal to the leadership of Suramar. Elisande has safeguarded them for generations, and she knows what is best for the people of the city. Tonight, Gerdo's task is to ensure that only citizens with the proper credentials are able to enter a gathering of particular importance at the manor. And I said, if that, I was in a situation with one other player where we kept getting crowd controlled until we died. And then, of course, this group battle. But it only talks about Talazay? I don't know how to pronounce it. Flame Wreath. A sadistic Eridar sorcerer, even as she understands the importance of the Nightborn to her master's plans, Flame Wreath chafes at the indignity of standing guard over a building full of elves. Nevertheless, she and her lieutenants remain vigilant, and while they live, no intruders will disrupt the gathering. And then Melandris, but I gotta say, also, I did love that whole questioning to get clues on who the spy is. Also, by the way, if you're playing as a demon hunter, you can use your spectral sight to immediately identify who the spy is, instead of going around for clues, because you can be able to spot demons anywhere as a demon hunter. So that's a cool little tidbit if you're playing as a demon hunter when you're doing that dungeon. First Blade of the Grand Magistrix, Melandris rarely leaves Elisande's side. He has eschewed the magical arts, instead harnessing the power of the Nightwell to heighten his reflexes and his movements to inhuman levels. So those are the two dungeons of Suramar. At this point, man, I would love to show you guys the Return to Karazhan dungeon. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'll bet I could be able to entice some people to help me run through it if we are going to be going for the speedrun aspect, which is to try and get that special mount that you can get. But doing that means skipping out on showing you guys certain things about it, because if you love the original Karazhan from Burning Crusade, it's a very nice little tribute to it, especially when you get to the Opera Hall and you meet some of the characters. That's a really, really nice bit. That brought a smile to my face going through that. The Vault of the Wardens, I don't remember if I actually showed that to you guys on camera. Oh yeah, the Maw of Souls. You take on Helya. It's kind of more important if you're playing as a warrior, considering how important Odin and Helya are to the whole warrior campaign, pretty much. And then we got Violet Hold, Blackrock Hold, and then at that point there's going to be two other dungeons. Cathedral of Eternal Night, which is going to be something we deal with when we get to the Broken Shore, which will be after Suramar. And then the next, the Sea of the Triumvirate, which is on Argus. We'll have to see whether or not I can actually do that. I would love to, because it's kind of important. But anyway, I'm glad I was able to actually show you guys both of these dungeons in Suramar. So when we come back, we will be continuing the Suramar storyline, although perhaps we should take a moment to head back to Shalaran so I can turn these in to Thalystra and maybe even Valtois, which is funny because part of the reason I'm supposed to do this for Valtois was so I could get the map for all the ley lines, but I've already finished getting all the ley lines. So there's my rusted proto-drake that I got for doing the Ulduar achievement. It's one of the only achievements I know of where you actually get two mounts. You get this one and you get the Ironbound one. I thought that was cool that it awards you two mounts instead of just one. I'll have to see whether or not there are any other achievements that actually give you two mounts. Be great to do that so I could be able to work my way towards the achievement of getting, what is it? It's a certain number of mounts and you get like a fell corrupted Firehawk mount. Pretty sure collections mounts. All right, so there's the there's the Drake one. Oh, the Red Dragonhawk mount. Attain 100 mounts, which I still don't have. Okay.
Aran Arcana.
Is it done? He brought this upon himself. I cannot linger in the past. Elisande is weaker without him, and we are one step closer to righting the wrongs inflicted upon the Shaldorai. Did you find it? Excellent. I will study this immediately. Thank you. It is one thing I no longer need to think about.
Anratha Adore.
Alright. And doing those got me even more reputation with the Nightfallen. So even if you're not getting reputation for the Nightfallen in the dungeon, if you finish those quests, you do get reputation with the Nightfallen. So it entices you to want to do that if you are going for the achievement to get exalted with the Nightfallen. Definitely recommend doing that. So, as I said, we will head over there. Actually, can I just talk to him and just kind of turn this in without starting the
What is
quest?
our destination?
Something is amiss. I can feel it in my bones. The Lysra is right to be concerned. The network has not responded to my attempts to reestablish connection with the Waning Crescent. I do not know what happened, but given the circumstances, I believe it is prudent to investigate in person. Would you do the honors? I will send you as close to the Waning Crescent as I can. We will do this when we come back.